Hello, hello, and welcome to today's lesson. Today we're going to continue with our superhero series. We're going to be drawing a Superboy, and you can follow along with the picture on the left. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with his head first. For that, we're just going to draw a large circle, just like that right there. Then we're going to come down and draw two small lines for his neck. And then we're going to start on his body. For that, we're going to draw a line right on the bottom of his neck, just like that. And then we're going to come all the way down. This is going to be the side of his body and his leg. Just come down just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. On the left side, just draw a curved shape, come straight down. This we wanted to be a little straighter. This one curves out a little more. So just kind of bring this straight down, just like that right there. And then we're going to draw a line straight across, and this is going to separate his legs from the top of his body. And then we're going to do his legs. For that, on the right side, just draw a curve coming over right through here, come straight down, just like that. And then this leg is going to be set behind a little bit. We're going to draw a line straight down. And then we're going to start on his arms. For that, we're going to start on the right arm here, actually the left arm, our right side. Anyways, we'll go ahead and draw an L shape, come down, out, one on the top, and one on the bottom, and then just come straight down, just like that right there. And on this side here, his arm is going to be behind him, so we're just going to draw a little curve shape for his shoulder, and then it's going to come behind and then back out. For that, we're just going to draw the wrist part of his hand. So that's the shape we should have so far. Now remember, if you ever need more time, you can always pause the video. Now let's go ahead and start on his arms, or his hands actually. For that, we're going to do a glove. Come straight across, just like that. Then we're going to come down. Then he's going to be making a fist. So let's go ahead and just draw a square shape here. And then we're going to add his fingers. And they're going to be curled inward. So come up and draw a thumb, bring it out and back in. And then bring a line right across. And then this finger is going to be curled in, so we're going to come back out and down. Then we're going to make his knuckles. Do 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to come over on the other side and do his other fist. This is going to be facing towards us, so draw another square, just like that right there. We're going to draw his glove coming down, just like that. And then right up here on top, just come out, and this is going to be his thumb curled over. And then we're going to bring his knuckles in. So do one in, just like that. Do another one in, and then the last one in, just like that. Then come up, and we'll draw the other side of the knuckles. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and then we can go ahead and clean up some of these guidelines. All right, so that's our shape so far. Now we'll go ahead and add his shoes. For that, we'll draw the top of his boots. Just come across just like that right there. Another line right across. And then this foot is going to look like it's facing towards us, so we're just going to draw a little dome shape. Just like that. Come straight across on the bottom, and then connect it to the back of his boot here. And for this one, it's going to be more of a side of his foot. So we're going to draw a larger dome shape, come out a little bit farther, bring it down, and then again just straight across, just like that. And then we'll connect it with the top of his boot. This one I'm going to bring down a little bit farther to match the left side here. We want these to be even. All right, so there are his shoes. Now we'll go ahead and add some detail to his head. For that, we're going to start on the left side, and we want to give him a cheek. So we're going to come in from this oval and bring it back out, just like that, kind of a V shape, and then just round it back into the bottom of his head, just like that right there. Then we're going to come up and stop about halfway. Then we're going to draw a half oval for his ear. And then we'll do another little curve shape on the other side, and that's going to look like the back side of his other ear. And then we can erase this guideline coming through here, and the one on top. So that's the shape we should have for his head. And then we're going to start on his face. For that, let's start in the center. We're going to draw just a little curve shape for his nose, just like that. We're going to add his mask, so come down on the right side, come down and bring it right into his ear. Same thing on the left side. We're going to come down and bring it right into this back ear here. Then we're going to come up and bring it right across the top of his head and back down again. So there is his mask. Then we'll go ahead and put his eyes in. Draw a large oval on each side. Draw the inside of his eyes and a little reflection. And then for his mouth, we're just going to come down, bring it back up, draw a little crease on the side here. We're going to give him some teeth, so we're going to come down and back up. And then from here, we're going to curve it in. So come down and curve it back in just like that. And then we're going to draw a little curve shape. That's going to look like his tongue is behind his teeth. And then here we can give him a little curve shape for his ear. All right, I'm going to fix this mask a little bit here, make it come out a little bit farther past his head. And then we're going to add his hair. So let's go ahead and erase all these lines on top. And the hair, you can use your imagination with this. You can do it however you like. We're just going to kind of make his a little messy. I'm going to come up and just draw 2 little points there. Come out and down and then back into his mask. Then we're going to bring this up, then back out. Come down, just like that right there. We're going to make it look like it's going behind the mask a little bit there. And then for the front, we're going to draw an M shape. So just come up, draw an arch, just like that. Draw another arch here. And this one's going to come past his mask, so it looks like the hair is hanging over, and then back up. And then this one, same thing, just bring it down and back up. I'll erase this mask line here going through the hair. All right, so there is the top of his head. And then to make it look a little more like hair, we're just going to add some lines coming through the bottom here through this M shape. All right, now we can go ahead and start on his cape. For that, let's draw a V shape right under his neck, just like that right there. Then we're going to come out and draw a larger one. And then on the left side, we're going to draw a little curve to make it look like it's going behind his neck. And this one's going to come right back down. And then we want to follow this line coming out the right side. This is going to be the back of his cape. Just draw a curve shape, just like that right there. And then we're going to curve it in. This is going to be the outside of the cape. So this looks like it's hanging over his shoulder, and then it's coming behind him. And then we're going to draw a line for the back of the cape just straight across. So there is our shape so far. And here for his shoulder, we're just going to bring that down and bring his chest up a little bit. Just like that. And Then on this side, we're going to give him short sleeves. So we're going to come down, bring it out and down, and then bring it right back into his chest. Then we can erase these guidelines. Just darken in this part of his arm a little bit. All right, now we can add some detail to his uniform. The cool thing about superheroes is you can really do anything you want. So we're going to start with his belt first. I'm just going to draw an oval shape. Then come across for his belt on the right side. And then another line on the left side. We'll erase this line in the center. I'm going to draw another oval in the center here. So there is his belt. And then we're going to do kind of an F shape going across his chest. We're just going to come down, bring it back out and down. Same thing on this side. Bring it up and down. Remember, you can do whatever you want here. You don't have to follow mine. This is just an example. We'll erase some of these lines here. And then I'm going to do another similar S shape coming down the side of his leg here. Just like that right there. Then we can add some more detail to his shoes. For that, we're going to erase this line on the right side here just a little bit, so it only comes across halfway. And we're going to do some laces coming across. Just draw a couple little lines coming across the front of his boot there. And then right in the middle, we're going to do the same thing on the right side. 2 lines on the right and left, and then 1 straight across. And then we're going to make his boots look kind of thick and add some tread to it. For that, let's erase this line on the bottom of the boot on each one. And then we're just going to draw some square shapes here. It's going to make it look like he's got some tread on the bottom of his boot. Come across and do the same thing on the other side, just up and down. And then we're going to just draw a little line to separate the top of his shoe from the bottom of his sole. And for the last part on him, we're going to draw, I don't know, maybe this is his superpower, but we're just going to draw a little flash shape coming across his hand here. Maybe it's electricity or fire. You can do it however you want. We're going to add that. Maybe add a little more detail to his belt. Just put some lines down on his belt here. Alright, so there is our superhero boy so far. And just like last week on our superhero girl, we just added a simple background. So we're going to do the same thing for him. Lots of superheroes use cities as their backdrop, so we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to do the outline of a city. So just come up, we're just going to draw some rectangular shapes. You can do these however you want, make them look random like they're the outlines of buildings. Just come all the way across. Then we'll just draw a line straight across for the ground. And then we're going to frame this in just like last week on the Supergirl. This way we don't have to fill in the whole background. For that, we're just going to do a simple dome shape. Come up on the left side, bring it out and around right behind his head. Come back on the other side and down. And then we'll add some clouds. I think this one's going to be during the day. So we'll put a sun up here on the right side. Maybe a few more clouds. Just do some little curve shapes. These can be any shape. Usually a cloud's a little flat on the bottom and then more bumpy as you get up top here. And then we'll do one coming right across the frame here. Then we'll erase some of these lines coming through. All right, for the last part, we're just gonna put some windows in. These are just gonna be random little squares. Just gives a little more detail to the buildings. You can put these wherever you like. All right, and there's our little accent on the buildings. And here is our finished superhero Superboy. We hope you enjoyed the lesson. Now all we need to do is outline it and add some color. All right, here's our finished picture. We hope you enjoyed the lesson, and if you'd like to see more videos like these, please consider subscribing to support the channel. And remember, be kind, work hard, and keep drawing, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.